What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, we've got some breaking news right now. Anthony Lossier and Dillian Whyte's off, and Dillian Whyte has priced himself out. A true shocker, I ain't gonna lie to you. Peep this. AJ, Dillian Whyte, and a £7 million difference, which makes the fight near impossible for August 12. No Smoke Sport has learned that Matchroom Boxing, on behalf of former unified heavyweight world champion Anthony Lossier, Anthony lost his headgear, offered former title challenger Dillian Whyte around $3 million to face lost his headgear on August 12th in London, live on DAZN Flop Per View. Whyte earned a career highest payday of 5.5. This is just unbelievable, people. What a robbery. I feel scammed, honestly. Yeah? What was it the other day I was talking about people being scammed? I'm not sure, but trust me. Not the IRS. What's the UK one? Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. HMRC need to look into this one here. This looks to me like a big tax fraud. Because what I saw on that thing, Scotland Yard, HMRC, look into this. Yeah? Because Dillian Whyte didn't put on no £5.5 million performance. Not even close. Truthfully, if the market rates decided Dillian Whyte's performance, he would have got 10, 20 grand tops. Barely. Listen, work out what your costs were, Dillian, and we'll pay you half of that. Yeah, this ain't no cost plus pricing. Dillian, you pay. Listen, if your camp was 250 grand, we'll pay you 100 grand. You need to be out of pocket for this one, because that was whack. You need to know that that's not acceptable. Anyway, the Brixton-based contender is requesting a purse of around 10 million. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The 7 million gap is understood to be much too close, and the fight is very unlikely as it stands for August 12th. Wow. I mean, what do we do? What do we even mention on this one? It's just like, Dillian, let me tell you something now, yeah? As it stands, this will be the most money you ever make, 5.5. You don't go, when you get knocked out and your ankle get twist up, yeah, when the man who you said had chicken legs, when the man who you said can't punch, clip you with one shot. Fury wasn't, listen, this wasn't a case of, oh, well, YB, Fury was softening Dillian Whyte up for 10 rounds. No. Yeah? Tyson Fury didn't even really hit Dillian. And then he smoked him with one shot. And not only smoked him, not only ripped the consciousness clean out of the space-time continuum fabric, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Dillian Whyte, listen, some people say that there's 10 different dimensions and whatever else. Let me tell you now. However many dimensions there may or may not be, Dillian's white consciousness was not in any of them. Yeah? Gone. Off the map. That's what they call off the map, 100%. If you're into gaming, off the map, 100%. Yeah? There ain't no data, there ain't no processing power where Dillian Whyte's consciousness went. The universe didn't know what was going on. Wait a minute, this guy... It's a bit like when Neo leaves the Matrix, like, wow, he's off the map, 100%. Anyway. What was I saying? What was I waffling about? This guy gassed. How about that? Yeah, I ain't sure what I was talking about, but let me tell you this guy gassed, 100%. What we do know is, the YB might not remember what he was talking about 5 minutes ago. What he does remember is, this guy gassed. Well gassed. Oh, that was it. I was talking about Dillian and his 5.5. Listen, Dillian. Yeah? When your consciousness gets ripped clean out of the space-time continuum, yeah? Tyson Fury one-punched your consciousness out of the fabric of space. And you want to talk about going up from this? Do you know, after all the woof as well, after all the woof and all the problems. Oh, Dillian Whyte was saying, oh, I want to be paid 10 million. I think he was asking for 8 million at the time for the Fury fight. I want 8 million. Everyone was saying, apart from Sporting Shite Cons. Sporting Shite Cons. Here's another one. Do you know what I mean? I don't rate these people. I know Dillian. Yeah, that one's there. Apart from him, everyone else said, listen, Dillian. And I was even being fair. I was like, listen, Dillian, man. There's no rematch clause. It's a mandatory. Go in there, do your job, smoke Fury, and then if you want to come back to Fury and say, listen, Fury, it's 90-10. It's 95-5. I'd back that. Yeah? You've earned it. You're Big Daddy now. He ain't earned nothing. I hate to say it. What's he earned? Come on, people. What's he earned? Go on. Oh, but YB got knocked out by Povetkin. You know, what's Dillian done? Oh, genuinely, what's Dillian done? What's he done to be making this kind of money? I'm sorry. He got knocked out by AJ. He beat a bunch of bums and old people. I think his best win outside of AJ is who? But life and death with Chisora was losing to Chisora until Eddie Hearn's referee started taking points off, and Chisora had to get desperate. I'm confused. I'm just baffled. I'm not really sure where it comes from. He wants 10 million, and to be honest, YB, it's fake news. He only wants 7. I don't care if he wants any more than 1. Truth be known, Teofimo Lopez just fought Josh Taylor for 1, and he performed well. But look at Teofimo. There's a reason Teofimo getting paid 1 million, because he fell off. Dillian, you have fallen off. Yeah, do you get that? You were at 5.5 million and you fell off. You don't go from 5.5, get smoked with 1 punch, and somehow go up. Oh, I got 5.5 last time. Now I want 10. What? And the thing is, there might have been a time, and that's I think where Dillian Whyte's got confused at. There was a time. This may have been a £10 million. Even then, though, £10 million, like $13 million. I don't think this fight was ever that, truth be known. Maybe, yeah, if AJ had a state champion and AJ had beat Tyson Fury, maybe then you could say, but even that'd be where AJ's earning. Wait a minute. If AJ beat Fury, if AJ was still undefeated, if AJ was still champion, it would have nothing to do with Dillian Whyte's value. You know what I'm saying? Now, equally, there's an argument, well, YB, AJ would make X amount. Listen, really, I don't believe in these arbitrary, whatever that word is. I don't believe in them kind of call-outs. I believe in split. Yeah? Fighters who make demands for guarantees, it's like, do you back yourself or not? Are you gonna bring the punters in or not? Yeah? If you're not, sit down somewhere. Every single fight there should be no guarantees in boxing. Because guarantees make people lazy. Yeah, guarantees think, and that's what happened with Dillian Whyte, to be fair. Dillian Whyte was guaranteed, I think, whatever it was, $8 million. And he thought, I'll just go in. I'm not going to do no press. Don't forget that, people. Yeah? Not impressed. Me personally, I'm not impressed with that. Dillian Whyte said, I'm only getting 8 million, so I'm not going to do anything for the fans. I'm not going to do any press stuff. Like, who does this guy think he is? And then get smoked. That's what you call 100% karma. Yeah, you thought you was too smart and you got roasted by a dude with no power in his hands. Yeah, Fury ain't even do Wilder that way. You no chin having ass, fake yardie. Fake yardie, wanna be ass. Get this guy out of here, man. Dillian, you're a fake yardie, not a yard man at all. You're not. I'm telling you now, no yard man will get smoked with 1 punch from Fury. Even Mr. Basketball player, he was in there getting up for a few rounds. Not even once. Yeah, Deontay Wilder got 4 times, I think, in the first fight. The second fight, he got up a few times. You, fake yard man, smoked in 1 punch. Get out of it. I ain't trying to hear no more from this guy, man. Yeah, 100%. Corny ass dude. And now he out here trying to beg for... Like, get serious, Dillian. Earn it, man. If you want it, earn it. What have you done? What's he done? Oh, YB. He went life and death with Franklin. What? You tell me what's £10 million about life and death with Franklin. Just tell me. All Dillian Whyte fanboys, tell me. Which part of the Franklin fight... Or which part of Dillian Whyte's career tells you £10 million? I don't see it. I just don't. I don't see it at all, not even close. Now again, the split is what is important here. I'm not saying, you man know me, AJ's lost his head too. But that's part of the problem Dillian Whyte's not getting. Dillian Whyte's thinking AJ's still on. AJ's lost his head, fell off. You fell off. What made... Again, this fight, in the best of times, wasn't going to be $13 million or £10 million for Dillian Whyte. This wasn't. Because that would mean... let's say it does... I think the first one did 500k. This one might do $1 million. Will it do $1 million now? I'm not sure, but if it does $1 million, what's that? $1 million means 20 mil pay-per-view revenue. 10 million from seats. DAZN got to get paid out of that. Yeah, either way you look at it, man, Dillian will be lucky to get 5 for this. And the fact Eddie Hearn's come in at 3, that probably means Dillian could have pushed it to 4 or 5. And I think he should be laughing with that. Because what he better be careful is, if AJ goes in there with Wilder... Now, if AJ goes in there with Wilder and wins, fair play. There's going to be more value in that fight. But if AJ goes in there with Deontay Wilder and gets smoked, That 3 million is turning into 2. That's just the God's honest truth. Do you know what I'm saying? AJ's value ain't going to go up. Especially if he gets KO'd cold, which is, I think, likely or probable. Or if he puts on a complete stinker, which is also... The only way I see the Wilder fight going, yeah, with AJ, is a complete stinker. Where AJ goes in there and his arse is just clenched. Yeah? 100% clenched. Like it's squat day or something. Just in there, just clenching. Yeah, trust me. That's the only way. Or, sorry, there's 2 ways. AJ go in there and his arse is clenching. Like the last few reps on squat day. Or, he goes in there and gets clipped. I don't see any way. There's no way AJ going to come out and start swinging hands against Wilder and get stuck in. There's just no way. He couldn't get stuck in against Franklin. He couldn't get stuck in against Mr. Blobby. He couldn't get stuck in against Usyk. He couldn't get stuck in against Pulev. That's never going to happen. He gets clipped or his back end is just tight. Yeah, his back end's tight like he'd been in Saudi for a minute. Oops. 100%. Anyway, yeah, get this guy out of here, man. Truth be known, get this guy out of here. He should be like, Dillian, man, you robbed the bank. Like I said, man. I hate to be an informant, but yeah, HMRC looking into this one right now, 100%. This was a big fraud, big scam. Big fraud, big scam on the public. Truth be known, yeah? You're not allowed to scam people out of their hard-earned money. This was probably one of the top 10 financial crimes of the century. I'm going to be real with you. For this man to make £6 million for that crap, people talk about criminal. What's the level above criminal? Something like, not sure. There's some sort of holy thing or unholy thing above criminal. That's what this was. Yeah. This was a religious insult, 100%. I believe one day, if people say Jesus coming back here, if Jesus comes back, Jesus will have to forgive Dillian specifically and write it down in the book. Yeah, 100%. If Jesus come back here and he writes a whole new testament or whatever, this will be in that. I forgive Dillian Whyte for the 5.5 million he scammed from the people. 100% one of the sins. What's that thing they say? The 7 deadly sins. Greed, someone else, and Dillian Whyte getting paid 5.5 million for that crap. It's gonna call me a liar. It's gonna be in there. Shocking. A proper shocker as well. Get him out of here. Anyway, smash the like button, subscribe, and like on the bell. 100%. No doubt about this one.